Hello again. I have a 16 by 20 inch canvas in below the camera in front of you, and my camera lens, which doesn't belong there at all, and the cut in half 16 by 20 sheets of plastic that are nice and heavy that came in the multi-pack of the Michaels canvases, which are awesome edge catchers and just the right thickness, so I thought I would share that with you. I've cleared all my tips. I don't use a lot of white, and I have just enough left to do something that I've wanted to do for a while, and it's an either-or situation. It's going to be a swipe, and I want to have lots of white in it. And I'm going to try and make my zigzags even though I really kind of suck at it usually. And I'm also wishing that I knew what I had done with my good spatula. I'm evidently not allowing myself to have very easily, which is kind of pissing me off right now. I don't think those are bad words. Hey, I found it. That's awesome. So this time with the white, it's kind of thick. I could actually throw a little Floetrol in there to make it thinner, to make it a more swipeable swipe color. Yeah, that made a lot of sense. It kind of does. Because I was watching, who was I watching? Someone fabulous do pours, and they were altering the viscosity of the swipe color. So anyway, so if I really want white, because I'm so terrible at not using too many colors, I'm going to have to add it now in the middle, and again in the middle. And what I really wanted was that purple to be in there, because I figured if I didn't put it in first, I might not get it in there at all. And this might be a very dominantly white swipe. Like I said, I don't work with white all that often, but I really do like it. So it's not like there's any prejudice against white. That sounded really funny. Okay, so I'm going to do that again right up here, because I like that color. And my other inclinations are to be totally weird and just go crazy with the obnoxious colors. It's a because I can moment, brought to you again by me, Priscilla. Hi there. Anyway, it's hot. It's crazy hot, and I have an icy thing wrapped around my neck, and I'm hoping that it will be the solution for the summer that will keep us making videos outside. You can hope so too, because going inside is really not an option for me anymore. I'm gonna see if I can't remember to continue to spatula this in place. I like that. I have plenty of that on the side. Paint is really melting. I am making a video now, honey. What you doing? Getting ready for nap time? Oh, he brought me my spare battery for my camera. Good man. Can you do me a favor, darling, and put that in where it's cool? Because in 15 minutes it won't be.
It will be. Stay charged.
Put it in here, in the studio, please. In the studio. Thank you so much. It's really hot out here. Nobody's thinking quite correctly today. Especially not me. Anyway, we're back to the subject of icy things around my neck, and if it works today, we'll be golden for the summer. And if it doesn't work today, oh well. I'll do the best I can on days I can. Because I have a whole lot of fun making videos for you guys, but more than that, I am pretty happy with my results. I think maybe I have done the best work, or the work I'm the most proud of, since I started making videos for YouTube, than in all the rest of the time. Now, I'm not saying I didn't have something spectacular every once in a while, and probably maybe even more often than that, but boy, these colors are pretty obnoxious, kind of rude. Let's throw some orange and some gold in there, and maybe some white again like I thought, but the white is going to be the swipe color, so I'm not going to worry too much about that. Where does that go? That does not go anywhere. I have a different orange. I have a less, yeah, let's see, less obnoxious orange, right. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. Alright, I have some gold. And I'm going to put that right in there. Just a little. And then I'm going to put a bunch of it right there. Because I like gold and white together. That was so nice of him to bring me that. Camera battery. I have some blues. I have lots of blues hanging around that I don't use because I love blue, and then when I try and use it, I don't get cells. And even though cells are not the most important thing to me in the world, I still like to get them sometimes. Like more often than not. And one of the reasons ooh, that's pretty. More than not, one of the reasons why, you know, I like the swipes. I meant to use my favorite color in here. A lot of it, actually, and I didn't use any so far, so let's go see if we can find that. I think this is the pearl version of that. And here is, look, I made a really, really big bottle. Oh, and I love these Sam's Club bottles. They're really economical. They are the least expensive of the bunch, and the opening on the top is really huge, and you could actually mix your paint right in the bottle if you wanted to. Alright, so I've spatulaed quite a bit of that, and that's good, because I think we're going to need more white to get anything white. I'm not overly confident that I succeeded in my attempt to make a very white swipe. I'm going to throw a little, that'll probably never show up, a little pink in there. A little metallic pink, in fact. Cool. Alright, it's still pretty. I like the colors. I'm not unhappy with the colors at all. I'm going to throw this in the bucket. What else do I want in there? Do I want some more gold? I might want some more gold. I have no black in there. And there's never a time I don't like black. Just a little accent. Yes, that did not hurt my feelings. And I'm going to do the gold again, because I really want there to be quite a bit of gold. I don't know if we can drag that up top or not. Probably not, but now there's gold up top, so I don't need to worry about that anymore. So, back to the white at hand. Hey, it would be good if I had grabbed, and I think I have close to hand. Look, swipe cloths. Yeah, lots and lots of swipe cloths, and other cloths, in fact. But this will work, and I'm going to squeeze the excess water out of that right now. Make sure there's no drippy. And I'm going to put lots and lots and lots of swipe color there. And I'm even going to let some of it drip down over the edge. I'm going to run my finger along the edge so it does its own work. And if I need to, I'll come back and hit it again. But I think if I really want this to be mostly white, that's a pipe dream at this point, by the way. I don't think that's possible anymore. I think if I put enough in, I have a good shot. That was a vast contradiction. Pardon me. My brain is melting. You know, I'm looking at this and I'm looking at it and I love it, but I promised myself I would throw some of this nice dark blue in there. And so I'm going to do that right now. Also, because I didn't put enough of that purple in. Ooh, that's the metallic stuff. That's cool. Actually, I love that. That was a good idea. Beautiful. Boy, a picture of that would be just perfect right about now. Alright, so this is my hemmed cotton rag. Just wider, hopefully, than the width of the 16-inch canvas, which I'm going to give a little stretch to make sure. And it's nice and damp, but it's not dripping by any stretch. I'm going to dip it into that white paint very thoroughly. I don't want to drop it down over the edge at this point because it just got some gold in it. But I'm going to go now. I'm going to pull. Oh, it's looking good for the white. And because I'm me, I'm probably going to use my bamboo skewers and my straw, and I wish I had a bigger piece of freezer paper at the end because I have some overflow. I'm going to take this white cloth right now, this wet cloth full of paint, and I'm going to put it on the edges of this canvas because there's plenty of paint still clinging to the surface of it, and it will save me quite a bit of trouble. I'm going to pull that down here a little further. Boy, this will be my first real white one, and all those colors ought to pop right through. I'm excited. I could probably just put this rag right down in there and drag it through, and that would be a whole different effect, and I would like that. But I'm going to be good and drop it in the bucket. I'm going to check my edges real quick, and I have enough paint overflow in the end so that if I need it right now, yep, I'm going to just touch that right up right now. And as I recall, I'm a little off level, so it's dripping that way, this way. So I'm going to do it the other way because if I want extra color anywhere, I want it in that white end. And I am going to wash the paint off my hand. And that was a can of worms because I found the cloth and the paint went on my hands very nicely. Okay, let's just be normal. Ha! You think that's even possible? I'm going to turn on my torch and use it right now because we can. out here when it's super hot like this, it's a whole new ball game because the weather has a vast effect on the way things sell. And that's okay with me. It's just another fun experiment. And I have my medical tubing, which is just that, medical tubing. I was sent that by a friend who wanted my head out of the camera shot. And I can't say I blame her. Okay, I'm nervous. Hey, that's not covered. I'm still nervous. But that's covered now. Good thing I turned that around or I wouldn't have noticed that. I would have eventually. The paint is drying really fast today, but it's also very liquidous, which is a strange anomaly. Anyway, from here to there or there to here? Let's go from here to there. Yup, I'm happy with that. I don't think there's anything that brings me a whole lot more pleasure than unearthing brilliant, beautiful, vibrant colors that I love. Other than maybe trying a few new things. Because I can. It wasn't originally my intention to do that, and it may not stay if I tip it, but that's not really part of the process yet. I'm kind of liking the way some of them are fading in and out. I don't like that bug trying to fly up my nose, though. Good things and bad things about being outdoors. So much for the skewering that's coming, supposedly. See, that paint wasn't down there. Well, it kind of was, so I could be wrong about that, but it does seem to be migrating that way. I like that gold at the top. I wish there was more of it, though. I've never just gone willy-nilly with the spirals before, and I'm not sure I like it yet, but we're also not done. And I can put dots in there. And in theory, I could just take my gold squirt bottle if I wanted to. I think more random zigzags next time, maybe. Not a lot of talking going on. Let's see what happens when we make things move while we still can, because it looks like they don't really want to move very much. Ooh, it makes funky spirals, and I like them. Cool. Kind of reminds me of the marks when you do a woodcut. That's different. Do I like it? Maybe. Not as much as I was hoping to, though. Not yet, anyway. Let's see what happens. Yeah, a few of those won't hurt me. I hope. It's different. It's not my favorite yet. I kind of think my inclination to use the black would have been a good thing. I'm just going to keep dragging those colors right down to the bottom, because I don't need a big solid white bottom. This might be one of the longer swipes I do. It's hard to keep track with the heat. Yeah, I like it much better with some of the bottom spiral streamered out. I like streamers and spirals. I like parties. Camouflage some of this because it's a little different from some of the rest. Yeah, we're setting up real fast. I don't want to take too much chance. That's what those sort of crazing looking spots are. I know they aren't. That is wicked different. What do I want to do with that? I want like lots more orange in there. I wonder where that went. I was bitching about, excuse me, I was complaining about orange. And then let's just see what happens. I'm going to throw some things in there. I got that color I wanted. I don't want a tremendous amount of that. And I can actually add that in throughout the whole picture if I want to, and just drag it up and down and make little streamers if I need that pop. And I kind of feel like I do need that pop. Not only do I feel like I need that pop, I'm kind of feeling that there would be place for some yellow also. I don't want to run out of time. Whoa, that's a big thunder boomer. Well, we might get some rain. I'm out here early today trying to beat the lawnmower guy, who obviously is also going to be trying to beat the rain. Although in Florida they do mow in the rain, which is kind of freaky after you've lived in Maine. What are they doing out there in the middle of that rainstorm? Oh, they're mowing the lawn. Yeah, that makes sense. There's a lot of lawns to mow and all year round. Well, not when it's super dry. Anyway, so I said I was going to throw some yellow in there, and that is what I'm thinking about. Let's give that a shake so we don't get surprised. Floato. Yeah, I'm liking the pop. Pop me. Pop my yellow. I could actually just leave them dots and that wouldn't hurt my feelings. I think a little dark blue in there would probably be nice also. One up there, one down there. And I like that, do I want to drag it out? Up, down, all around. Time to wipe off the skewer. I like how it always makes a little heart when you drag through it, but that was not necessarily my intention at this point. I like it. It's cool. I don't know if I need black in there or gold in there. Evidently, I'm not really capable of loving white as much as I was hoping I was. But maybe I just don't have very much practice yet. Well, now that we've agitated the paint and we got 58 seconds left, I am going to move those last couple dots. Hit that again. And say it might take me a little while to get used to this, but I'm sure I can find something charming about it. Eventually, that timer's going to go off in 20 seconds. I could actually swipe it again probably and be very happy with the result. Why don't you do that? I don't know. Because I have to try stuff and let it be just one time before I go ahead and screw it up. Ooh, glop. Serious glop. There's too much of that red right there. And that fly does not want to land on my painting. I want to tell you what. There we go. Timer's off. And we are good. A little white in there. Maybe that's what I want. Maybe I'm going to go back through and add some white dots.